tiempo meditando.
Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien.
Excelente.
You know that my husband now he's full of fear. So as I heard that you were talking about fear, I'm sure that you can help him a little bit.
Well, we have to make a distinction between fear and anxiety.
I have both. I have both.
You're both.
Fear and anxiety.
All right. Well, anxiety is unavoidable. Everybody has anxiety because in a world in which there are so many things that threaten us, we have to be anxious. And anxiety feels like it comes from angustia. It's narrow. It makes us feel narrow.
And small, like
It's small
I can
and
with it.
insignificant, right? And there are two possibilities to respond to this anxiety. One is fear. That means no, 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 I don't want this, and you put out your bristles against the anxiety. And the other is, all right, it's unavoidable, it will pass, and you trust life that it will bring you through. And we know how to do it because all of us come into life already through this narrow birth canal. And this is our first experience of anxiety. The poor baby must be very anxious coming through here. But nature makes the baby instinctively trust life and go through. And every time when we get into a narrow spot, it is the opportunity for a new birth. If we also trust life and not put out the bristles of fear. Because if we say, no, 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 we get stuck, you see? And that is the worst thing that can possibly happen. So instead of fear, trust and go through, and I can promise you it will be a new birth of some kind.
Yeah, thank you. The stuck. I really feel that I have a lot of things to do. How do I encourage my trust and to say, okay, I have to pay the bills, I have to educate my kids, I don't have energy enough because all the energy is consumed by all the work that I have to do in order to be able to pay for the scholarship, whatever.
This is exactly the point. You don't have enough energy to be distrustful, to be fearful. You don't have enough energy for that. You need all that energy to pay your bills and to educate your children. It is a waste of energy. If you can imagine, just imagine, if you don't trust life, the worst has already happened.
Yeah.
But you also can imagine that you have so many good reasons to trust life, because life is constantly doing everything for you. You can't fall asleep. You can only get ready to sleep, and then life has to take you in its arms and make you sleep. You can't, in the morning, you can't digest your breakfast. If somebody says, okay, now here's your breakfast, digest it. How would you digest your breakfast? You have no idea. There are thousands of enzymes that are necessary, and even the scientists don't know all the many things that are necessary to just digest one cup of coffee. Life does it. You eat, you live, everything flows. So you have every reason to trust life, and life gives you moment by moment a word. We call this a word. Whatever happens, it's the word. Now our conversation is a word. Life gives it to us. We came from very far away. We meet here. I have to give an answer to this word. I have to stop long enough to listen. What does life want from me? In this moment, it's easy because you ask a question.
Yeah, I'm here with you.
And then you do. But in other cases, it's not so easy. So you always have to ask, what does life want from me now? And then you respond.
So to stop, to
To
listen.
listen to what last life wants, and then to respond,
But it's-
whatever the response.
The energy is important, not to deplete my energy. I need energy for the change.
Absolutely. And when you really listen, stop and listen, you find that life most of the time is also giving you energy. It's demanding something, but it's also giving you energy. And you learn then to notice, oh, how beautiful the sunshine. Yeah, I have troubles, but the sun is wonderful. And you, oh, I can breathe. You see, other people can't breathe. You notice what a gift it is only when you have difficulty breathing. So all these things give you energy and joy in the midst of your problems. Life gives it to you.
I am 39. How old are you?
92.
90. And my kids are 6 and 4. And really, sometimes it's like you. I feel like I am like seeing only like being like a machine. I feel like a machine. Like I'm always like with the telephone, with everything, and I don't know which is the purpose of life.
To live.
To live, but to live,
To
not
live,
like this. To live.
to live, but to really live. And life is exactly the opposite from being a machine. And so the reason why you stop is that you stop this mechanical flow in order to get into the organic flow of life. And that has to be trained. This little stop, look, go has to be trained. But you can repeat it many, many times a day whenever you need it, very briefly. Just stop and jump out of this mechanical thing. I'm not a machine. What is it next? And then organically, surrounded by life, you respond.
Thank you. She has introduced me to Mathieu Ricard. I don't know if you know him.
Yes.
And is he a good? Could be he a good teacher for training me?
I can't imagine a better one. I like him and I admire him and I think he's terrific.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.